Well, welcome back to Live on Cars. Hope you're all well. And in today's episode, I'm going to take a look at this passenger side seat in this Mark II MR2 that's my ongoing project on the channel. Now, you may remember if you watched episode 1, my daughter went to sit in here and she said, "Dad, the seat doesn't move." That was the very first episode of the project when we just got the car back. So that one went on the list on the wall. So we're going to have a look today, see if we can find out what's going on. I'm hoping it's going to be a fairly straightforward fix. So come on, let's go. Alright, so we just popped the seat out of the passenger seat out of the MR2 to investigate why the seat wouldn't move forward and backwards, and it's fairly obvious once I got the seat out what's going on. So this is the lever obviously to release the seat to make it move, and there's a rod that attaches from this mechanism to the other. So when you pull that lever, the rod is supposed to connect onto here and release that one, but the rod was just dangling like that because it's basically corroded on the end and that's about to snap off. So basically you need to make one of them, and I think the way to do it will be to use a bit of old bike cable and a couple of electrical ends, and I should be able to make a link rod between here and here, and then that'll solve this one. So it should, he says, be quite a straightforward fix. Let's see if we can do it. I think I know what I'm going to do. So this cable that I've got, this bike cable, it does have a nipple already on the top, so I've put that through there, and then I'm going to bring that, oh yeah, I'm going to use a block of 3 of those attached together, and you'll see why in a minute. So I'm going to first of all put this on the cable. So this is going to end up here somewhere, and you'll see why in a minute. So then I'm going to put the cable through the bottom one like that. So I've got that floating on there, and I'll bring that through here now, through the middle. Like that. And then I'm going to go back through the top. Just that look like a guitar, isn't it? So I need to keep some tension on that now and tighten all the screws, and then I think it should work. So I'll bring that through there. Right, let's get these tightened. It's working. So when I pull that, it releases that one. And it releases the bottom one. So all I've got to do now is trim that one off. So just basically loop the cable through and then use the electrical connector to lock it all together. That should work. It should last a long time, I would imagine. The only other thing I want to do now is to just give these feet a little rub down and put a bit of paint on where it's corroded off over the years. So we'll get that done, and then once that's dry, we'll get the seat back in the morning, I think. Alright, that's looking a bit tidier now around the feet, so we'll get it put back in. Well, there we go then, another job ticked off on the MR2, and you know guys, I'm starting to get really quite excited now, because I don't think we're far away from getting this road legal, getting an MOT on it, and we can turn it into a bit of a rolling resto then, because it's always better for these things to be up and running a bit, and it's the best way to find out how the car's doing and whether it needs anything else. But it's just these small wins, like, you know, getting the seat working, getting the engine running properly, bringing the paintwork back, just these little small wins that we're having are really getting me excited about this car. I think it's got plenty of life left in it, and it feels like spring as well. It's Sunday today, and I've been doing a few other little small things. Just I've not filmed them all, so I need to do a bit of an update episode for you to show you some of the little things that I've been doing just when the weather's been nice, and just ticking a few extra things off. But yeah, I don't think we're far off taking the next step with this, which is getting it road legal. Anyway, the seat's working now, so anybody who sits in the passenger side can adjust the seat to how they want. And it's important for these seats to be working properly anyway, because you need to get behind them to put the sunshades and the T-bars away if you wish to do that. So yeah, I hope you got something out of the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've got a broken seat and it's not moving on a Toyota, then you know what to do. And we'll see you all again very soon with something else on Life on Cars. Drive safely, take care, and stay well. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.